Hey, I'm Mike. That's my Coupe, and this is Mike's Coupe, the year in review. What I want to do is I just want to go over what happened over the course of 1 year, but to fully appreciate it, I can't really start at January 1, 2021 because what happened, right after that won't make sense because some things that happened in 2020. So, hope you enjoyed the video. This is my year in review.
A few moments later.
Hey, welcome to my 2021 year in review. Now, before I can even start in 2021, I have to go back to 2020. So it'll make sense in a second. So first, let me go back to June 20th of 2020. This is where I was working at for the last 7.5 years, and due to the pandemic, I was caught in the COVID-19 layoffs. Getting laid off was a pretty big blow. However, the severance package was amazing. They really did good by me. So that was a blessing. That carried us through October with our benefits, which was great. But we had no idea what was waiting for us around the corner come December. So prior to December, it was around October, November, my wife started going through these, getting tired and a lot of headaches. And then in December, we got the diagnosis that she had kidney cancer. And as you can see, that was an 11 centimeter mass, larger than her kidney. So she was scheduled to have it removed on January 26th of 2021. So here we are in 2021. Now we can actually start the review of 2021. So I got a job that started on January 13th. Then, of course, on January 26th, we have the surgery to have my wife's kidney removed. But also during that time, during the layoff period, I was starting to learn biblical Hebrew. And I found a class online. Lo and behold, first class was, you guessed it, on January 26th. So here we are in my wife's recovery room. I'm on my phone, going through the first Hebrew class while my wife is sleeping, recovering. Yeah, that night was pretty crazy. It was about March of 2021 where I started to think about, I really wanted to get another Coupe. See, because I had one about 9 years ago, but due to some unforeseen financial circumstances at the time, I had to sell it. So I got the bug and I started to search. And then that's when I happened to find the one and only John Martin. We connected. He reached out to me and we talked, and next thing you know, well, actually I reached out to him. We talked, and then he said, if you're interested, he sent me an email with a picture of this car in Colorado. And the beautiful thing about John is that he offered to go and check it out for me, to do this really quick pre-purchase inspection. Now he lives an hour away from this car, but because he loves these cars so much, he went out there and checked it out for me. I believe that was on a Wednesday, And by Saturday, my wife and I were in Colorado buying this car. Now this is not what it looked like when I got it. Now it wasn't bad condition either. But let me show you what it looked like when we got it, so you can see. We can go through everything that I did in 2021. So here it is, my 1999 BMW Z3 M Coupe. It had 80,600 miles on it when I got it. It now has about 83.5. We drove it from Colorado back to Austin. And of course, I've driven it around a little bit since then. But one of the first things I did when I got it was I did a complete repaint. And there was a dent here. There was the hood was a little bit more, scratched up. There was door dings and other things. So I wanted to do a complete refinish. So another thing that I wanted to do was change the front grille. I went with the black with the M badging, the M stripes. Not a lot of people like it, but it's not their car, so I don't care. So anyway, the next thing that I made sure I wanted to have done is take out the holes here, so for the license plate holder, because now I'm using the tow hook as my license plate when I do put it on, just to give it a cleaner look. Let's see, as you can tell, there's some rock chips that have already happened since I've driven it around, so I've got to get those retouched up and probably do a PPF on it. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing next. But then, so we went with the black grille on the front. So then that means I had to then, which I was super excited to do the black fins here. Black those out. So that's typically chrome. Went with the black M badging on the side. And I had watched another video and learned that plasti dip. So that's what I went and did. Anyway, so then let's get this out of the way. There's the black back badge as well. And then, as you can see, which I've already done a video on, the car cover, because that was the car cover that the original owner gave me, which was great. It was free, right? But this is the car cover you have to have. So let's move this out of the way a little bit. Yeah, car cover. They give you a nice bag. Nice bag to store it in. So, car cover for sure. So let's see. So I've done the paint. Oh, and there was a roof rack on the car, and the original owner didn't have the key to get it off. So he didn't have the key to get it off. So I had to try everything, and ultimately went to a shop where they were actually able to get it off, and I packaged it up, and in a trade, John had an original radio, stock radio. So I was able to, he shipped me the radio. Once I got the roof rack off, I shipped him the roof rack, so we did an even swap. So it's awesome. So now I'm back to OEM inside. So let's take a look inside. Oh, and yeah, I tinted the windows. Got the good window tint. Slightly illegal, if that's even a term. Either they're illegal or they're not, right? Anyway, then floor mats. I had bought some floor mats that were made and they weren't OEM, and so lo and behold, I happened to find, because they weren't available, and all of a sudden these show up. So I got some OEMs. There's the other one. It's too dark in here. Anyway, oh, and then my short shifter that came from a friend of mine, Hisham, great guy, lives in the Austin area. He had an extra one. He's like, yeah, you can have it. He doesn't use it anymore. So got the short shifter. Let's see. What else did I do? I think that's it. Now, what am I going to do? As you can see, these wheels need some loving. Well, I am going to upgrade these to 18s. Somewhat similar to the Superstars. Can't wait for that. And that is my year in review with my 1999 Z3 M Coupe. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Here's to a fabulous 2022.